What's poppin', everybody? This is Sabrewolf94, and in this video I'm going to teach beginners how to build Greninja Zoroark GX tag team in the standard format. Greninja Zoroark GX is one of the newest and strongest tag team GX Pokemon to come out from Unbroken Bonds, our latest set. It is a dark Pokemon with a very high HP at 250 and a very strong attack that we aim to take advantage of when using this Pokemon. Dark Pulse starts at 30 damage, but will do 30 more damage times the amount of darkness energy attached to all of your Pokemon. So what this means is that if you just have 2 darkness energy on this Pokemon to meet the attack, you're going to do 90 damage for 2, and for every darkness energy on top of that on the field, it's going to get stronger. With 3, you're doing 120, with 4, you're doing 150, etc. So it's a very powerful Pokemon, already very successful in Expanded, and I feel like it has a lot of potential in Standard too. Now in Expanded, we have a lot of strong, speedy options like Dark Patch and Max Elixir to make this Pokemon very powerful. Get a lot of darkness energy into play quickly like that. However, in Standard, we have to take advantage of other strategies since we don't have these cards. Now, there are 3 different methods that are reliable in my opinion to build this deck in the Standard format. 3 different ways to build Greninja and Zoroark GX in Standard. Now, some cards are going to be, in my opinion, are mandatory in all versions, like this Darkrai GX right here. Depending on whatever deck, whatever Greninja Zoroark GX variant you want to build, this is one of the cards that should be in at least a few copies because it's only a basic Pokemon and it can easily get your darkness energy into play with this ability. With Restoration, you can grab this Pokemon from your discard pile and attach your darkness energy from there onto this Pokemon. So what you want to do is use Ingo and Emmet, maybe use an Ultra Ball, maybe use a Sightseer, somehow discard this card into the discard pile with some darkness energy, and you can easily grab it back on the bench, get a darkness energy on it, and you have a free darkness energy without attaching for your turn. It's a very effective method, really important. So whatever version you build, I would say you gotta run at least 1 or 2 copies in your deck, Darkrai GX. Get easy darkness energies like that on just a basic Pokemon. It's very simple. It's also a solid attacker with Dark Cleave. You can do 130 and it's going to ignore resistance. And if you have a way to inflict status as well, Dead End GX can be a very strong attack, letting you get an instant knockout like that. So whatever version you build, a few Darkrai GXs are important in my opinion. Now, we have 3 different ways to build Zoroark and Greninja GX in the standard format. Some are pretty simple, they'd be good for a beginner. Others are more advanced, but I'm going to go through all of them and you guys can decide. Now the easiest method, in my opinion, is to use Sharpedo here, also from the Unbroken Bond set. This is just a stage 1 Pokemon, so it's very simple, running a bunch of basic Pokemon, your Greninja, Zoroark GXs, a few Darkrai's, and then a small stage 1 line of Carvanha Sharpedo. It's a very simple tactic to go with. With Greedy Evolution, when you evolve from your Carvanha or Ditto into Sharpedo from your hand, you may look at the top 6 cards of your deck and attach any number of darkness energy you find there to this Pokemon. So you can attach them anywhere you like, but you're still grabbing darkness energy, and if you get lucky and you get a few, it's going to build up your Zoroark and Greninja very quickly. This Pokemon also is a decent attacker too, as a non-GX, just a regular stage 1 Pokemon. With Bat Fangs, you do 60 damage, and for each darkness energy, you're going to do 20 more. So if you have 3 energies on to perform this attack, you can essentially do 120 for 3. 110 HP is decent, only 1 retreat, Psychic Resistance kind of handy. It's a solid little Pokemon that's very easy to use, and it is the simplest way to try and accelerate darkness energy into this deck and power up Greninja Zoroark. Now the second method, which is also very simple but maybe not so easy, is running the Incineroar GX. Now this Pokemon you could say is more reliable with its ability. However, it is a stage 2, meaning that you're probably going to require rare candies if you want to get this Pokemon out quickly. It's going to take up more space and you're more susceptible to fast decks like that. However, it does also have a lot of benefits, and it's also another simple way, reliable way to build the Greninja Zoroark GX deck. With Incineroar out, you can use Scar Charge and instantly grab 3 Darkness Energies from your deck and attach them to this Pokemon. You have to put 3 damage counters onto this Pokemon, but it's a small price to pay as you build a lot of Darkness Energy on the field, and you also have this Incineroar GX. You can also use Darkness Tornado, another good GX attack that combines well with this guy's ability. Crushing Punch, do 130, and discard special energies as well. And since it's a stage 2 GX Pokemon, it's going to be strong with 250 HP. It does have a few benefits. So if you want to go the more less consistent route, but more reliable and that has more power, you can go with Incineroar GX as opposed to Sharpedo. Both options are the simplest and pretty solid to get Darkness Energy into play. And then the last method, the more advanced one, that's probably kind of complicated, is to use our Darkness Pokemon as an Ultra Beast, like Guzzlord GX here is the best option. There's also the regular Guzzlord. And then use the B-String Mismagius combo that I have here. I've seen somebody use this deck, and I'm pretty sure more people are using it. And it's basically, you take advantage of this Mismagius with its ability, Mysterious Message. You can knock out this Pokemon, and then draw cards until you have 7 in your hand. You go down to, you make your opponent go down to 4 prizes using Mismagius a couple of times, and then you can use B-String, get a bunch of Darkness Energies instantly from your deck, and attach them to this Guzzlord, and then you build a lot of Darkness Energy this way. Guzzlord also has a decent GX attack if you manage to pull it off, doing 100 for 5 energy. It's very costly, but you're going to get 2 more prizes if you knock out a Pokemon. So 3 prizes if you knock out something normal, 4 prizes if you knock out a GX, and then 5 prizes if you manage to knock out a Tag Team GX Pokemon. So it's very risky and high reward, but there's definitely merit to it if you get the combo going. Tyrannical Hull is also a decent attack if you get the energies, 180 for 5. High HP, only a basic Pokemon. It's another method. So this third option, the Guzzlord GX Mismagius deck, it really is for advanced players, I would say. You really need a perfect list. You can't make mistakes, and you got to be very careful. You're giving your opponent prizes when Mismagius is knocked out, and you don't want that. You got to make sure you do this, and then you take advantage of your B-Strings, play a bunch of them to make the most out of Mismagius. If you want to try it, it's also another version. The more simple versions for beginners would be the Sharpedo one, just a stage 1, evolve into it. A 2 or 3 line should be decent. You're probably going to get a few Darkness Energies that way. And power up Sharpedo, make Zoroark GX stronger. Or you can use Incineroar GX stage 2, but once again, it will reliably grab Darkness Energies from the deck. You don't have to worry about revealing them from the top like Sharpedo. And you also get a strong Pokemon as an additional attacker with this Incineroar GX. You can also do something completely different. Just ignore all the other options and just perhaps max out Darkrai GX. You only have basically 4 ways to get that free Darkness Energy with this guy's Restoration attack. But maybe that's going to be enough if you put your manual attachments and you don't miss a beat. Perhaps you can do it like that too. So these are the methods you can use to build Zoroark GX, Greninja GX Tag Team in the standard format. All of them are solid options. I'll be posting a deck with this on expanded and standard format. It's probably going to revolve around Sharpedo because I think is the best method, the easiest method, the speediest method, since you don't have to run rare candies, you don't gotta worry about not evolving into this guy. And the Mismagius one, there's a lot of risk to it, which kind of turns me off. But I hope you guys enjoyed this little tutorial video. I know many of my viewers probably didn't need this explanation, but hey, I need to look out for the newbies as well. Make sure they know how to build Greninja Zoroark GX properly in standard. So I hope you guys enjoyed, hope you guys subscribe, leave a like, and share this with your friends, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Sebro94, what's say?